Hi everyone and welcome to another London bus restoration video from Routemaster for Hire. As you can see, our open topper RM1783 is on the column lifts behind me. We've had a bit of a problem with this bus. We've got to take the engine out. We're going to get the bus up in the air and I'll let Tim explain exactly what happened.
So the reason we're taking the engine out of the open topper again is because we need to swap the sump over with one of our spares. Now this is because this bracket here holds the starter motor onto the engine and the pinion is slipping on the ring gear because this has come away because the top fixings have come loose. Now that's already been helicoiled and the hole is far oversized from what it should be. So we're going to swap the sump over with one of our spares and send this away to a friend next door who is going to weld the casting back up so we can re-drill and tap to the right size again. So undo the engine mounts and start taking the engine in. What I'm doing now is just cutting the locking wire off the rear engine mounts and then we can take the bolts out, undo the power steering up the front and then we'll lower it back down. I've already undone the prop shaft and just a couple of other little bits and pieces and it'll all come out in one piece, hopefully. As you can see what's happened there, the rubber bonding has come apart on the engine main, so we'll probably replace that one with a new one and put it back together.
Right, that's everything undone underneath the bus. Now we're lowering it down and all the pipes and the bits from the top of the engine that need to come undone, we're just going to do them next.
Good, you can start on mine.
Yeah, yours is at the bottom of the queue, actually.
I've got the best car, so I should be at the top of the queue.
Please use my water, so I'm ahead of you in the queue.
I don't think that's reasonable. I think that could be a late Christmas present or a late 40th birthday present that you provide the water for my car to be washed. And I jump in the queue in front of you. Man's an idiot. Keep going. Let's go in that water pipe. That's it. It's out now. Right, okay. Clear of that. So now what we need to do is come up a bit. Join in, Dave. You can be in charge of your handle. Give me something, Dave.
Thank you.
You need the exercise, don't you?
I'm still coming up, am I?
Yep.
You seem to be going on a bit at you, don't you, baby size?
He is, isn't he?
Come out a bit more. Whoa, whoa, come out a bit.
I'm stopped all day, telling me about the Christmas.
Telling me when it's, asking me when it's due.
Just needs a baby. Just needs a baby. No, he just needs what do you call it? No, up. He just needs a
It's easy to stand on the end, isn't it, and tip it up.
I think that's probably a good idea.
You ready?
Watch the firewall. You alright?
Mind your own spent, Josh.
It's just on the front boat, that's fine, go on. As long as you're right on the firewall, yeah?
Yeah, it's close.
It's be coming away again now. Now you've got to go a little bit more and it will go. Go on. Come round this side. Go on. Pulling.
Pulling, trying.
Come on, put back into it.
There's something stopping it again.
No, it's a flywheel on the front crossmember.
Does it need to go up?
Well, you could, but the more higher you go, less access. You've got.
I just find if you put a foot on there, you just lift the front end down a bit.
Right.
Do you want me to come on full again and you two?
Yeah, go on, Tim.
Ready?
Go on.
Minor camera.
You alright with it there?
Yeah.
That got it.
It's done it. God bless you. Governor. God blimey, Governor. Strike a light.
Right, Kendall.
Oh yes.
Did you hear the bang?
I never heard of it. I was great at doing the straight.
bit wants an oil. It's a bit sticky.
You ready?
Here, go on. Hold on a second. Hold on. Hold on a sec. Go on.
Lost me momentum now.
No, you're on the fucking, what do you call it?
On a watch me
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, front boats, they can't come. Yeah, you're right as you are actually, if honest, it's in honesty. Right, it's got to go. Come in. Hold on. Hold on a sec. Get ready. Go on. Hold on.
Mind your foot on the...
Yeah, no, I know that. I've just got to watch what. Right, okay. You need to try and bring the... Just twist the engine hoist round a little bit, Dave, if you can, that way. That's it, perfect. That's fine. And now, if you come in... Whoa, careful. You need to go back that way a touch. Just twist the engine hoist round. That's it. Right, okay. Now I've got... hold on, I might not be able to do that. Hold on. The worst thing is I can't, because it wants to turn, doesn't it? Hold on a sec. Go on now. How are we doing on that fireball?
We're close, but...
Close, but not hitting it, are we?
Yeah.
Right, still come in further. See if it will just clear that steering joint. Hold on a sec. Clear those starter leads. Go on, come in again. Oh, I don't know about that. Go on. Go on off that. Touch more.
It's the... it's here at the front.
The bloody cements again.
It's the top of the water pump.
Oh, let it down a bit then. We're all right. We can let it down now. A bit. Just be very careful when you let it down. Yeah. Careful.
This is where we squash Lord Barrington.
No, you won't squash me. You'll smash your engine to pieces. Whoop. You won't squash me. You'll just smash your engine to pieces. Drop it on there. You're going to need to come in a little bit more and then drop it down again. Yeah.
Bit more?
Come in any more?
No, again, it's the V-pipes at the top of the water pump.
Oh, right, okay.
Down a bit?
Yeah. Come down a bit more. Whoop. I think that'll do you there. You slide it in there. Right, you're about there now, I think. You might just go just a touch more. Nah, that's there now, Dave, I think. Looks like the rubbers, looks like the holes are in line on the mounts. Try jacking it a bit more. It's got to be close. I know we just bang a couple through just so it holds it.
Yeah.
At least one side's in then, do you know what I mean?
Well, the bottom one's in.
Yeah, I know it is. I was going to try and get the top one in. Just so one side's fully held. If you keep holding that, and as I... You push it in.
So Dave, would you like to tell the people at home how progress is going so far?
Slow.
Yeah? And why is that?
It's taken forever.
Yeah? Any particular reason?
Easy job, they said. All we got to do is take the engine out, take the sump off, replace it with another sump and put the engine back in. We'll have it done by tea time, they said. That was tea time yesterday. It's now tea time today. And we've still not got the engine running.
Let's try it.
No, no more on the bottom.
That one didn't come off.
No, yeah, that's So the spare sump is on the engine and the engine is finally back in the bus. There's a whole load of things to refit before we can start the engine, but there is now definitely light at the end of the tunnel. It's only taken us 2 days.
That's the correct way to fit a strainer box.
So the engine's all back in the bus, there's just a few jobs left to do, all underneath's finished, so we've lowered the bus down again, we've just got the radiator to put back on and fill the engine with oil, and then we're not far off.
Well, once again, a sterling effort from all the Routemaster for Hire team. Thank you to Lord Barrington for your help, also Tim and Alan and everybody else involved. We got the engine out, we took the old sump off, we replaced the sump, we got the engine back in the bus, everything reconnected, and we are back in business. The open topper back on the road, only after a few days. And now we've had a chance to have a closer look at the damaged sump. This is it here. You can see the bottom bracket here. This is where the starter motor would have sit, the flywheel spinning around here at the back of the engine. You can see here where the bracket for the starter motor is completely sheared off. If I take the retaining bolt out, you can see where the helicoil, I'm not sure if you can see that, I'm not sure if it's in focus, but that's where the helicoil is completely worn away. So that's why the starter motor wouldn't stay firm in place, it wouldn't engage with the flywheel, and that's why we couldn't get the bus started. Right, so what is next for this sump? Well, lucky enough, our next door neighbour welds exhaust for a living, does race exhaust for racing cars, and he's an expert welder, and he's told us he can fix this up for us. He's going to build this back up and he's going to refill the holes, and then we're going to re-drill them. Okay, now this is aluminium. Ali is very, very difficult to weld, so we're going to see how well he does on this. So fingers crossed, when he's finished with it, we'll have this sump back on the shelf ready as a spare should we ever need it in the future.
Are you recording? It's in. Start fire's tight. Let's see how long it is before Daft ruins this one. Daft the Destroyer.
You've thrown me off now, I don't know what to say.